I haven't done one of these in a long time, these recent pickups, and because I didn't want to perpetuate the need for consumption and always buying new things. I'm part of the problem, and I will speak on that in another video. Nonetheless, here are a few items that I picked up over the last 6 months or so. There are a few to get through, so I'm just going to speed through them. Let's start off with some legwear. These are my Philippa K joggers. You might have seen them in some of my videos if you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, Pinterest, whatever it is. I got these in the sale for £90. I think they were originally £190. So I think that's a pretty good deal. I know it's I know it's still expensive for joggers, but nonetheless the quality is excellent. The materials, the comfort. I love joggers. I want to be comfortable all the time, and I got these in a size small. Love the fact that they've got the detailing on the back pocket with the zips, and then also the drawstrings. CK jeans, you might have seen them, as again if you've been following me on socials, and I think I picked these up for about £85, and I had a real ordeal with these. So I tried on multiple sizes, like my usual size of like 32, 33 waist, but it didn't really fit me around the thighs because I've got some chunky ass thighs. But I did pick them up in a waist 38 because I just wanted them so badly. I took them to the tailors, got them done, got them fitted in terms of the waist. They're still a little bit big for me, and then also got them cut a little bit at the bottom and asked for the original hem to be put on. I think they were originally like £190, so a great steal for me. And I also wanted some indigo jeans in my wardrobe. So we've now got these cream joggers or trousers from Zara. I picked these up for the recommended retail price of £46 or $45.99 to be precise. And I love the aesthetic, the color of these. They're probably not going to get much wear in the winter time right now, but great for like the spring, summertime, because they're lightweight, they're breathable. They are really hard to get on. I think it's just, again, because of my thighs, they're so chunky, but once I do get them on, do have a lot of room around the waist. I do like the pleat detail as well on them, and the press detailing at the front. At the time of recording this video, they are sold out, so I'm unsure if they're actually going to be restocked. These are the Arctic wool hop sack trousers, and I got them as a birthday present, so I didn't spend a penny on these. Nonetheless, they would set you back maybe like £80, £89 I think they are, but I do think that they were on sale. These ones were to replace my Weekday joggers, which you will see throughout the videos, especially when I'm trying on some pieces on the top half. They come in this lovely wool material. They're lightweight, they're breathable, they're still warm enough for the winter time. They're so comfortable with the elasticated waistband and the drawstrings. I got these from the women's section, picked them up in a size 42, but I reckon I probably could have sized down to a 40 as they have stretched and given way a little bit. I have been wanting a zipped hoodie for a long period of time, and if you see me in any others, it's my girlfriend's. This one's, which is from the brand Brandy and Melville, but I'm going to be returning it to her as I have picked up my own one from the brand Sweats Collective. I got this for £105 with a £15 discount for signing up to the newsletter. So if you can do the maths, the recommended retail price was £120. This collection had been sold out for a while, but they just restocked recently. I picked it up in both a medium and a large, but decided to keep the large, which you can see here. The hoodie is nice and cozy and it's seamless, but you can't really see it properly. The only, I guess, downside about the hoodie is just the zip. I think it could be a little bit more higher quality. I am paying this hoodie off monthly pretty much, so like just splitting the cost over like 3 months. So I'm not just paying the 105 slap bang in one lump sum. I'm also selling some clothes, namely this running hoodie, which I haven't got much wear out of, and I'm selling it on Vintage. Shameless plug, I will link it below. Like Sweats Collective, this is another brand from Australia, and it is Asher Jasper. Asher was kind enough to reach out to me and gift me this piece, which I picked up in a size medium. If you are thinking about it, it will cost you £134, but I think it's most definitely worth it because the fit, the construction of everything is 10 out of 10. Love the hoodie, which is perfect, although you can't really see it properly. Love the crop cinch nature of it, which sits just at the waistline. And then the lovely tonal branding, which I think is a nice subtle touch. I really appreciate this piece, so thank you, Asher, if you're watching. I'm gonna get so much wear out of this because I really wanted a brown hoodie in my wardrobe, and this one, yeah, I'm gassed about. This is the Uniqlo Premium Lamb's Ball jumper. I grabbed this from the women's section because I didn't like the adjacent one that was in the men's section because of the stitching. This one had less stitching. I grabbed it in a size XL and it cost me $29.90, so about £30. I really needed a black knitwear sweater in my wardrobe, so just decided to grab this one. I'm not really too sure how this one is going to hold up because it does kind of stick to other materials and kind of like shed depending on what you sit on and what surfaces you kind of touch or rub against. So that is to be seen. I really wanted more tees in my wardrobe, and I actually just wanted to try something a little bit different in terms of having more fitted and smaller tee, and I got this one from Weekday. I'm not really too sure what the branding or writing or the graphic on the front says, but hey, c'est la vie. Grabbed this for £12. I'm wearing a size, I think it was a size large here anyway, but ringer tees that kind of just just sit on the waistline. And I love this tee because it's so comfy and stretchy because it's got lots of elastane in it. And I think I'm going to get a lot of wear out of it because the weather isn't actually too cold right now at the moment, but definitely will get lots of wear out of it in the summer. So after selling my Ted Baker leather jacket, I was looking for another lightweight jacket, transitional jacket, to replace that one. So I came across this one on eBay and on Depop. I think it was the same seller. The original recommended retail price for this jacket was £330 and I grabbed it for £150. I think this is a stunning jacket from the brand Sunflower Clothing. It has Prima Loft insulation in it. It's not particularly warm when I'm just standing still, but if I go for a walk like 10-15 minutes, then I can really feel that Prima Loft insulation getting to work. Love the detailing on it. It's got the 2 side pockets and then 1 inner pocket, as well as the re zips, double re zips might I add. And you know, if you've got double zips and you don't use them, then you don't really have them. So I thought my shirt game was really lacking. It was an area that I really needed to improve in, so copped a couple of shirts and I've got some to show you. This first one I picked up from the Best Day Collective sample sale, which had up to like 60 to 80% off. The recommended retail price of this shirt was £114 and I grabbed it for £40. I'm wearing a size XL here. I thought that the detailing and the pattern of the flannel shirt was a little bit different, which is what gravitated me towards it. I think it is a little bit long and I might get it cropped in the end, but we'll see. It is from the brand No Nationality. I don't know if I mentioned that. Another shirt, as I was saying, I needed more in my wardrobe and I love this shirt. I thought it was stunning. This is a shirt from the brand Another Aspect, another Scandinavian one, as was the previous one. And I also picked this up from the Best Day Collective sample sale and it came in for about £50, and I think the recommended retail price was I think it was something like £140 or something, £150, something ridiculous. But anyway, I'm also jumping on that trend where over the last autumn, I don't even know, spring, summertime, where a lot of people were wearing kind of blue and white striped shirts. So this is another blue white striped shirt, but just with a little bit of a twist, having those thicker stripes, and I'm wearing a size XL here. Now for some footwear. So first up we have the Adidas Sambas. So I did have a pair of vegan Sambas, but I just really hated the stiffness of them, so I sold them on Vinted, and then I used the money to purchase the OG Sambas, which I got for £65 on eBay. They were brand new with tags. Picked them up in a size 9.5. I'm really happy about making this switch because I really just didn't wear the vegan ones that much because they were just a lot narrower as well. If you're thinking about the vegan ones or between the OG ones, then I would 100% recommend the OG ones because of that soft leather that they have. The Ore Morgan Derbies. Again, if you've been following me on socials, you might have seen a picture of them or seen me style them on Pinterest or Instagram. And I did pick these ones up with my own money, and it's probably it definitely is the most expensive thing I've ever bought, and this set me back £330. However, I did split the cost over 3 months, so it's about £110 each month. Just make it a little bit more manageable for me. The detail on these are ridiculous. The zip at the back, the Ore embossed on the sides, the infantry kind of military vibe of them, and the kind of hiking aesthetic to it as well, with the Vibram sole. I think these are 10/10. I'm gonna have these in my wardrobe for a very long time, which is why I've purchased these, because these are going to be an investment piece and ones that I'm going to take really good care of. I think based on the price and the quality and the materials that are used on these shoes, I think it's pretty good for £330. And the last thing that I would say is on sizing, go true to size, because you can't really return them, or if you need to, then it's going to be really difficult. I got a size 9, so yeah, just go true to size. Last thing I'm going to leave you guys with is a few things that are on my wish list. And to begin with is a point and shoot camera, which hopefully will pick up for Christmas. I mean, I'll probably pick it up myself, but just really want to do a little bit more photography, and I don't really have a film camera, so I think that would be really good. This mango jacket from the women's section is very similar to that of the Ami Paris leather jacket. I'm not sure about the sizing, it only goes up to a large, so I think it could be a little bit snug if I do try it on, but it's not a purchase I'm going to be making anytime soon, considering the price of the jacket. Then we've got this Zara Origins wool jacket. I think maybe you might have seen it already, or if you haven't been privy to Zara Origins, but I always keep my eye on it, and I think this wool jacket is just a nice smart aesthetic to have in your wardrobe. Then again, it is very similar in terms of the shape to my sunflower clothing ones. Then I am in the market for a new pair of boots. So these Arctic boots are a pair that I'm considering, or these Zara ones with the Vibram sole. The reason I'm looking for a new pair of boots is just because my Ted Baker ones have somehow stretched, and they're like the size or too big for me, and it is actually horrible to wear even with thick socks. Then we've got one that is like a Pinterest or internet, or I don't even know, just everyone's favorite right now is a Mexico 66. I'm thinking about them, the ones in yellow. I was really against them, but I've been coming around to them slowly because I keep seeing them on Pinterest and seeing how you can style them, so we'll see. Probably one for the spring, summertime. The Art Legacy Camion boots in brown. I think these are so nice. These would probably blow, well, they definitely would blow the Ore ones out of the water in terms of the price of boots. It is a little bit eye-watering, what, like 550, 500, but let's see. One that I need to save for, and not a purchase I'm going to be making anytime soon. There we have it anyway. See you guys.